Namaste, yogis. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kassandra. Today I'm going to take you through a yin yoga practice to promote healing. We're going to use affirmations as part of this yin yoga practice. So for every pose you'll be in, I'll be inviting you to internally repeat a positive affirmation to get you really in the mindset of healing. Now, whether healing to you is something that you want to think of as physical healing, mental healing, healing of a broken heart, it's all good. I really tried to choose affirmations which could be interpreted for whatever it is that you're trying to heal at this time. I really hope this practice can be a source of support and solace for you in your time of need. There are no props needed for this practice. However, I say this for, all of my videos. If you have props at home, just have them close by in case you need them. And we're going to start first just by sitting and grounding with a short meditation. So feel your shoulders roll back and away from your ears. Relax your arms, your hands, your legs. Sitting up tall. And begin with your breath, feeling it flow with ease in and out through your nose. And start by asking yourself what it is that you would like to heal at this time. What in your life needs a little bit more care, a little bit more tending to, a little bit more love and support. Emotional healing, physical healing, or even mental healing. Know that it is all welcome here. Simply stay with your breath. And as we work with our affirmations, just repeat them a few times to yourself and notice where this is felt in your body, what sensations, emotions, and thoughts come up for you as you repeat these affirmations. And at the end of our session together, you might choose to journal and really write down what came up for you. So take a few last cleansing breaths here. And together, let's inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Breathe in. And let's begin in our butterfly forward fold. Soles of the feet come together to touch. Knees fall apart. And just decide how far you would like to have the heels towards the inner groin, and you can start to walk the hands forward. I like to turn my palms to face up. This is a passive forward fold, no muscular engagement, no tension. Just let yourself surrender in the shape, letting gravity do the work for you here. We'll be in each pose for about 3 minutes or so. And our first affirmation is, I give myself permission to heal inside and out. I give myself permission to heal inside and out. And just feel into this. Repeat it over and see how it lands. Maybe there's resistance. Whatever the case may be, try not to judge your experience. Just let yourself be in it. I give myself permission to heal inside and out. Begin to walk your hands in. Really go slow here. Feel into every tiny little movement as you unwrap from the folds, curling back up. And you might use your hands to bring the knees up. Maybe a little windshield wiper motion or stretching your legs out in front of you, whatever feels good. And we'll come into a square pose next, sometimes called fire log or double pigeon. So crossing and stacking, I should say, your right shin over your left one. So my right ankle is over my left knee. My right knee is over my left ankle. And for me, the knees and the ankles are pretty close towards each other. You might be up here, in which case you can always put a pillow or a blanket or some blocks in between you, just to close that gap if it feels uncomfortable. This is an intense pose. If you need to make it more accessible and easier, instead you can just place one shin in front of the other as opposed to having one stacked over top. So choose the option that feels the best to you. And we're going to rotate a little bit over towards our right foot before folding down. And our affirmation on this side is: every cell in my body is vibrant and healthy. Every cell in my body is vibrant and healthy. And let's come out of this one again, really mindfully, no need to rush. This is a big stretch. Again, maybe a windshield wiper motion or just extending your legs out in front of you. Whatever feels intuitive. We'll be setting ourselves up for the same pose on the other side. So this time your left shin will be stacked over the right one or in front of the other, whichever variation you're choosing to do here. Remember, you can always use some props to stack between the ankle and the knee. And you'll be rotating a little bit more over towards your left foot and your right knee this time before walking the hands forward and initiating your fold from here. So less is more. We're in this pose for a few minutes. It's completely normal for one side to feel more intense than the other. Usually for the first minute or so of every yin yoga pose, I use that time to move a little, to adjust, and to really settle so that over the next few minutes, I'm able to find some stillness, to relax, and to let gravity do the work for me. And on this side, our affirmation is, wellness is my natural state. Wellness is my natural state. We'll unwind from this one. Keep your breath rhythm soft and steady. And we just have one last seated pose. Focusing a little bit less on our hips and more on the backs of the legs. We'll come into a straddle fold. So a wide-legged forward fold. Opening up and extending out through your legs. A little bit of a micro bend here is totally fine. Don't feel like your legs have to be super straight. And if you feel like you're falling backwards a lot, you might want to boost yourself up sitting on a few blankets or a pillow so that you can tilt your pelvis forward and start to initiate your forward fold from here. And again, this is where props can be really handy, or you can just let gravity slowly lower you down. And in this pose, our affirmation is, I see my current circumstances as opportunities to grow. I see my current circumstances as opportunities to grow. I see my current circumstances as opportunities to grow. And just feel into this statement, internally repeating the affirmation, noticing what it triggers for you physically, mentally, and emotionally. And letting yourself really sit with that without trying to escape, to criticize, to judge, or to justify. Just linger here. And you can push your hands into the floor, especially in forward folds. Take your time and use arm strength to lift out. Keep breathing. And you can use your hands to help your knees bend. We're going to lower all the way down onto our backs, coming into a variation of cat pulling its tail, kind of like a half cat pulling its tail. So as you lower down, you can pull your right knee in towards your belly and cross it over into a twist. And this might just be where you stay reaching your right arm out to the side, or if you can, use your right hand to hold on to your left foot and pull onto that foot so that you're getting a bit of a quad stretch. So I'm trying to stack my right hip over my left one, rolling my right shoulder down so that both shoulder blades are grounded, facing up towards the sky. So a nice spinal twist here with a bit of a quad stretch. And as you settle into this pose, we'll internally repeat the affirmation: I now free myself from destructive fears and doubts. I now free myself from destructive fears and doubts. I now free myself from destructive fears and doubts. Carefully release the hold of your left foot. Straighten the legs and roll onto your back. It might feel good just to pause in Savasana, or maybe to draw your knees in towards your belly. Just feel into what you need right now. And we'll set ourselves up for that variation of cat pulling its tail on the other side. So this time you're trying to stack your left hip over your right one, bringing your left knee across the body, and maybe just hanging out in this twist with your left arm reaching out to the side, or adding the quad stretch by holding onto your right foot with your left hand. And really try to push your left shoulder down so that your chest is facing up towards the sky. And this is like a tension of opposites. Your legs are moving away from one another. And on this side, we internally repeat, I am gentle with myself through the healing process. I am gentle with myself through the healing process. And let go of your right foot. Roll onto your back. And we're going into Shavasana next, so check in to see if there's anything you need to do before you extend your legs out. Maybe just drawing the knees in towards your belly, rocking a little bit side to side. Noticing how you feel in your body. And into Shavasana, take up some space. Really get comfortable here so that you can settle and let go. No tension. Just a full surrender and an invitation to release, an invitation to heal, to rest. And our final affirmation for this practice is my mind, body, and spirit are in perfect harmony. My mind, body, and spirit are in perfect harmony. Begin to deepen your breath, feeling a flow of vitality as you move a little to wake back up. And we'll turn to one side, lifting up to take a seat. Sit up tall and join your hands together at the front of your heart, saying a silent prayer of gratitude for yourself, for your commitment to your well-being, to your growth, and to your healing. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be at peace. We'll close with the chant of Om one time. We inhale to chant. Big breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for doing this practice with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stay a little longer on your mat and work with affirmations a bit more, I recommend doing a 5-minute affirmation meditation. I'll link to it here and in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how this went and subscribe to my channel to support free yoga on the internet. Namaste.